If there's one word to sum up this deck, it is perfection. Hey my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. I'm just trying to find the lighter for the candles. It's absolutely bedlam around me because I'm surrounded by cards and gifts, which is absolutely lovely. But now I can't find things like the lighter for my candles. So I might have to do this one without candles. But yeah, I just want to say as well, thank you so much to everybody for the birthday wishes. I'm inundated, which is lovely, in the Hermit's Cave Facebook group, emails, private messages, you name it, Instagram, WhatsApp, and it's been lovely. I've not been able to reply yet because I've been at work all day. It's been a really big, important day at work, ironically, and then I went for a couple of drinks after work with some colleagues, and I've just got home and I really wanted to share this with you because I'm itching to I'm still trying to find it. Here it is. I'm still trying to find it, but I found it. I'm in a Snuggie. This was a birthday gift from a colleague at work, which is gorgeous, particularly as we go into the colder nights. So it makes me feel really snuggy and comfortable. Anyway, today this arrived, so timely as well. I guess a birthday gift to myself because I purchased this from Oneness Emporium, but also Cheryl, who's already sent me some gifts, and I will do a bit of a birthday haul. I just don't know when I'll get round to doing that. Maybe on Sunday, because I've got the interview with Ross Salerno on Saturday. But yeah, I bought this, and then Cheryl's also put in the Invisible Order Oracle, watching them, watching us. My fingers look really dirty. It's ink from, I filled my fountain pen early and it's purple ink. So yeah, she said, I'm put it in as an extra little gift because she thought I'd really enjoy it. And I will. I know I will, because I love all of Daniel Martin Diaz's work. Absolutely love it. There's a little a thank you card for purchasing the deck. And we also have another, this is the moon one from the Witch's Oracle. I have got this one. It's the one that's out at the moment, and then my receipt. But yeah, look how beautiful everything is, the printed stationery, and I mean, it's amazing what the service that Cheryl provides from Oneness Emporium. But I'm so excited. I've seen that Marilyn from Marilyn's Tarot Tape showed this, and this morning I was opening my presents and cards, and I had to get to work for really early to open up. And I saw, and I thought, I'm gonna not watch any walkthrough yet until I've done mine, because I really want a first response kind of to come across. So this is Golden Age Tarot, 1909 edition, Pamela Colman Smith. So it's an RWS created or put together, curated, however you want to term it, by Daniel Martin Diaz. Now, I'm not sure what the source material is. It does say 1909, which is the year that the RWS was first printed. Second printing in 1910, the PAM A, and then so on. I've got a whole video on the PAMs. But from what I understand from doing a bit of research, he's taken it from multiple sources. So it could be the Roses and Lilies, and it could have some other, one of the PAMs as part of it. But I'm really excited about this because if you've ordered anything from Daniel Martin Diaz, you know that the quality of this deck is going to be exceptional. I can feel the weight of it. It has these cards are casino grade quality with their soft, silky linen. They have a really nice core to them. And if a deck that's been around for a while is Pagan Otherworlds, it's that type of I think they use the same printer, but if they don't, then you know it's very similar, the whole design of their decks. And I remember saying back in, I think 2018, 2017, I remember saying that, you know, if I had the perfect RWS, it would be one that, and I'm trying to open it from the bottom because I don't want to break the seal. It would be one that is similar to a Pagan Otherworlds card stock, card quality. And here we are some 7-8 years later, and this is exactly what we've got. I'm going to pause it to make sure I don't rip this box, although I've got a feeling that these will be kept in a nice bag anyway. Okay, so little trick that I was taught a few years ago. I think it was by Jennifer Ball. Look at this. Enter the unknown. I think they know. I think they've got wise now that people don't want to break these seals, because at the bottom it says enter the unknown, and then we've got these steps leading up to this archway into this unseen world, this unseen realm. Oh, look how beautiful. This is everything I hoped it would be so far. Oh, the quality. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can have a good close look. And just to compare it with Pagan Otherworlds, because you see what I mean, they're very, very similar. The boxes and the way they are printed. And again, you have these beautiful patterns on the back. They'll be the same size. Yeah. Just that beautiful soft linen look. Really gorgeous. And I know, you know, the Pagan Otherworlds is a beloved deck within the community, so it kind of helps people to know the kind of quality this is comparable with. So yeah, so these are the backs. It is a little bit, these cards are a little bit bigger than a standard tarot, as you can see. And this is an RWS deck for the 1970s. And hopefully, yeah, you can pick the linen up on this. I love the pattern on the back. It's beautiful. Seriously, they are so buttery. Just wonderful. So Golden Age Tarot, 1909 edition, Pamela Colman Smith. I love that it's just crediting Pamela Colman Smith. I mean, yeah, Pamela Colman Smith, it was under the direction of Arthur Edward Waite. But when you think of the amount of years that she didn't get credit, then I think this is a lovely homage. And it's restored by Daniel Martin Diaz. So he may have cleaned it up a little bit, you know, sharpened the lines, or, you know, adjusted some of the colour. Who knows? I'm not that sure. So then we get this title card, Golden Age Tarot 1909 edition. The Golden Age Tarot 1909 edition is a careful reproduction of the iconic tarot illustrated by Pamela Colman Smith under the direction of Arthur Edward Waite, originally printed in London in 1909. This deck helped shape the visual language of tarot for over a century. Absolutely. My goal in this edition is to honour the integrity of Smith's linework, colours and symbolism, while presenting it in format true to its era. Each card has been reproduced from high quality sources, so more than one, preserving the texture, tone, and charm of the original printing. And that's by Daniel Martin Diaz. So, oh, look at this. Ah, this is amazing to have this deck. Amazing. And I know you have probably, and I've had some comments and some messages, you've seen that I've done a lot of deck reviews. I've purchased a lot of decks recently that are older or go back further than the RWS, and they're Pip decks, Marseille decks, Italian decks, Rosenwalds, Minchiatis. But I hope you all know that in my heart of hearts, Pixie and her incredible deck is and always will be my soul deck. And it's a soul deck, and for that reason it's never going to change. I can admire and appreciate the beauty of Pip decks and historic decks, but my number one will always be this. And I'm just excited that we've got it in a little bit of a larger format and on beautiful cardstock. And it is right, it has the charm of the 1909. If people have got, and I did a kind of side-by-side about a month ago of the different roses and lilies, and a lot of people in there were saying they really like the Centennial. It kind of reminds me of that with the muted tones, you know, very, a lot of the decks that came in recent years from the 70s onwards, after the Blushing Fool I might add, we saw a lot of garish yellows, and they shouldn't be. You know, these decks have this kind of mustard yellow rather than a bright sunflower yellow, and a lot of people were put off by the garish colours. This is really paying tribute to the original. No copyright on the cards, big bonus for me. Oh, isn't this wonderful? Yeah, there's a clarity to the line work. What I will say, because I would imagine a lot of people, if you weren't aware of this deck, you're going to want to get it. I know you are if you're an RWS lover, but what I will say, I found out today from Cheryl that currently, and I don't know the status quo going forward, that Daniel Martin Diaz is out of these. They've just sold out. Cheryl has one, at the time of recording this, 15th of October 2025, she has one remaining in stock. And that's probably where I've lost half the audience now, as you've rushed off to Oneness Emporium to try and bag that one deck. She doesn't know when she will get more, you know, and it'll be up to Daniel to decide whether he's printing more. But let's hope, because I think this is going to be a much sought after copy. Wow, yeah, this is really clean. And they glide off each other beautifully. If he does make more, I may have to get a backup, like I did my Pagan Otherworlds. Have one that travels around with me, and one for safekeeping. So there is the oh shit squiggle. Oh, I love it. at those colour tones. As soon as I knew that Cheryl was going to be stocking this deck, I was straight in there. And let me know when you're going to get them. As soon as you get them, or you know they're on the way, let me know and I'll purchase. And how lovely that it arrived today on my birthday. Seemed quite fitting, really. I mean, you all know what the RWS images look like, so do I really need to show everyone? But I'm just drinking them in because and I was really I mean, I was thrilled, but I was really surprised as well. When I got the catalogue, I ordered 3 decks in August from Daniel Martin Diaz, which was the colour Earth Magic and 2 of his oracles. And he put a little brochure in there, and this deck was mentioned in it. And I took a picture of it and sent it to Cheryl saying, "Are you aware of this?" Because I know she was starting to sell his decks. But I was really surprised, you know, because this isn't obviously his original work. He's worked on it. Whereas to date, all of his decks have been his artwork. But I'm really glad he's done it. I think some people as well might make reference to the fact that, you know, it's a different back and that it's not roses and lilies or crackleback. I'm kind of pleased that we've got this kind of back because, I don't know, there's just something very vintage about it anyway. Not everybody likes the roses and lilies design. And yeah, it adds to the fact that this is a restoration deck as well by an artist. And when we're used to seeing cards that come from this particular printer, they do tend to have these beautiful, intricate, detailed backs as well. So I'm really pleased. Wow, perfection. If there's one word to sum up this deck, it is perfection. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so grateful that he's done this. I love it, absolutely love it. The quality, as I mentioned, is just beautiful. All right, as a bit of a bonus, I'm going to show you this this deck as well. So this I didn't purchase like the last deck. This is, as I said, been sent by Cheryl. So do check out her shop because she'll have these in there. This is Invisible Order Oracle, watching them, watching us. And this is the 3rd Oracle deck that I've got of his now. And he does do these book and deck sets, and it's a box, as you can see, within a box. These are so sturdy. They're really sturdy. They're like wood, really thick. And then you get a similar tuck box. Let's get my little knife underneath. And this is a little, look how it does it, so easy. So again, I don't want to break the seal. And we've got these beautiful backs. Look at them. Again, the same high quality cardstock with this soft linen. We've got a rose petal finish book, which is just like his other decks. His other oracle decks. Oh, and they're just so haunting. Look at that. Secret. Oh, it's an extra card. Because then we've got the title card. That's interesting. So I'll just put the title card there, and then we've got secret, time travel. Isn't his artwork amazing? This is almost like dot work. I think they call it, is it spotting, confusion, expectors. Watching them. Arrival. So I think the theme here is around, because I know nothing about this deck, nothing about it. The Invisible Order, I take it, is some sort of intergalactic theme of where it's saying expectors and arrival and watching us. Enchantment being beamed up. Collective. Enlightenment. So it's so much more than that. A portal. Magnetism. Wow, look at this. Foreboding. Confluence. It's interesting. Wow, look at this. It's an interesting theme. I'm just trying to, oh, here's a grey. Just trying to think how I would use this in a, because I tend to use oracles in two ways. One as a clarifier to a reading, and the other for just a quick pull, one card pull for guidance. I'd have to see what the book had to say. So we've got obelisk. Oh, witch hunt. So it seems to have like a couple of themes. Because at first, with the first few cards, I thought it was about kind of UFOs and being watched from. But then there's things that like, you know, introspection. You could find that in any deck, or witch hunt. So I'll have to do some reading of the book. Anxiety. The Watchtower. AI. Wow, really, really powerful images. But then his decks do have very, very powerful images. So I'm not surprised, really. But thank you, Cheryl, for sending me this. That's lovely. If you liked it, and then do head over to Cheryl's shop. Is that on the inside? I think that, yeah, it is. Why can't I get it out? Oh, there we go. Yeah, head over to Cheryl's shop if you like this, and just be mindful that you may have to wait for, you know, the Golden Age tarot, if you really like it. But I still wanted to show it because I've been eagerly anticipating this, and I think, you know, even if Daniel Martin Diaz is out of stock, you know, if you contact him, he'll see that there's a, you know, a want for this deck, and then maybe he will, you know, print more, or maybe he's got plans to print more, who knows. But anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. I will be back at some point. I'm still waiting on one birthday gift to arrive, so I don't want to do a kind of a birthday haul and show what I got, because I have been utterly spoiled, really have, and leave this one gift out. So if that arrives, then I will do them all together. But yeah, thank you again for all your well wishes, and yeah, just your love and support in general. And until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.